Hey guys, how's it going? Today we're going to be making a new line, and more specifically a North Shore line. This term refers to the wooden features in the northern Vancouver trail systems. And what better feature to start it off with than a whale tail? No, we're not doing a whale tail. I'm going to make a wooden step up and step down feature. The idea is that you build a ramp that sends you up to a higher landing on a ladder bridge. You then ride along the ladder bridge until you drop or roll down depending on the feature. This type of obstacle seems to be quite rare, as I've only seen one build video of it and I've never gotten the chance to ride one. So let's begin. First of all, and something that I've wanted to address for a while anyways, is just a tip for beginners in trail building, and that is to plan things out. Whether it's a basic Xc trail or a massive feature, I cannot stress it enough, especially when you're putting money into it. The last thing you want is for you to buy material, build a feature, and discover that the thing was too short or the turn was too tight or whatever. Just please, please, please plan things out.
This cut is fresh.
With that, let's get outside and start the weed whacker. So after the feature goes right here, the rest of the trail will go down in that direction over there. Right here is a great spot for a jump or something. I don't really know. I'll figure it out. Looks great though, let me tell you. I decided on having a 4 to 5 foot gap onto the feature and to have the ladder bridge around 11 feet long. An 11-foot platform means a lot of wood, so let's get chopping. For the top boards that you're going to ride on, I just have a bunch of scrap wood that should be very good for grip, but it's a bit bumpy, so let's see how it works out. And in case you're wondering, I cut them to 40 inches. Okay, so first what I'm going to do is I'm going to lay out every single piece of wood and just see how long it's going to be and how bumpy it is to see if we have to take off the top or something. It's a bit bumpy, but I think it's good. I think it'll work. Next up are the posts and the length things, you know, these ones. Anyways, I got my dad to cut the trees down because I don't think either of us want me in possession of a chainsaw. So that was fun and all, but we have a bit of a problem. We cut these trees down around 350 meters and a river crossing away from our actual trail. That means we need to get all the boards and all the logs all the way over there. You know, when I'm actually biking, I'm really happy I kept the rocks here, but oh no. No. Oh gosh. This is so difficult. Made it. God. Oh, no. A ton more of this happened, but honestly I'm gonna get PTSD or something because this is unbearable. All that you need to know is that everything got over there. Eventually. Now that we have all the materials, let's dig in the posts. While dirt is quite strong, rocks are better, so I'm basically just wedging some rocks in the holes that are dug, and using dirt in the crevices in between.
Dooby-dooby-doo, where are you?
Now let's do a rough leveling. Sorry for all the jumping around, but a few days later a friend and I built up the ramp. So we have most of the dirt here already, but we might want to just put a bit more there. It seemed pretty good, and with that we finished. But I came back later to get some sweet shots. Okay, back to building. To avoid having these two big pieces of wood on the outside, we cut out half of them as well as the 6 posts. This will allow us to lock them in place. We cut this down on an angle so that we could have a case pad. Every single plank has a different width and height, so what I'm doing right now is choosing where each plank will go to make the whole thing smoother. And let's do one more pass, measuring the width in between each board. Finally, it's time to nail the boards on.
Looking back, I really wish that I could have done it with normal planks, but it definitely stands out as something different. And suddenly, it was time to test it. But for the first time in these backyard trails, I didn't know if I wanted to. The jump seemed too small, so we decided to build up the lip, and that didn't change anything, so we added even more dirt, until eventually when I finally just went for it.
Oh! I'm okay.
So let's just leave that as a work in progress. What I think needs to be done is to raise the ramp even more and to make a rollable landing, because that's sketchy, and honestly, I don't want that to happen again. If you made it this far into the video, maybe consider subscribing, and if you have Instagram, maybe follow me on there.